We just docked in Key West on the Celebrity Reflection, and today's mission is simple. Can we experience the best of Key West on foot in just 5 hours? We're starting at the iconic Mallory Square, grabbing a Cuban coffee with Cuban Coffee Queen, then heading over to the Ernest Hemingway House to meet those famous six-toed cats. From there, we're walking all the way to Southernmost Point, and of course, no Key West day is complete without eating our way through it. Lobster rolls, key lime pie, and conch fritters are all on the list. No taxis, no excursions, just us, a map, and serious food mission. Let's see if we can pull this off before we have to be back on the ship. Okay, we just got off the Celebrity Reflection. We're here in sunny Key West, and we're just gonna spend a couple hours here, just walking around, maybe hitting Mallory Square, and I know that they're known for their key lime pie, and I love key lime pie, so we'll try a few treats, and we'll take you along and see what you can do in Key West on a short port day. As you get off the ship, you're gonna hit Mallory Square. This is like the heart of Key West. It's super lively, right on the water, and honestly, just a really nice spot to start your day. Okay, so we made it to Cuban Coffee Queen. This place is super popular in Key West, and I've heard the coffee is a must. At our first stop, we walked off of the ship and we hit Mallory Square, and I needed a coffee, so I hit the Cuban Coffee Queen, and I'm having a cafe con leche, an iced cafe con leche. That just means coffee with milk. It's smooth, it's refreshing, and I'm gonna need to be caffeinated as we take this beautiful walking tour of Key West. Okay, can we talk about the chickens just casually roaming around everywhere in Key West? They literally have no fear, like they own the place, and we're just visiting. If you're looking for something fun and interesting to do, we visited the Ernest Hemingway House, and yes, I was really here for the six-toed cats. Ernest Hemingway actually lived here in the 1930s, and now it's one of the most popular spots to visit in Key West. Okay, so we're just coming out of the Ernest Hemingway House and Museum. The guided tour was $19 a person. The guide, her name was...
I can't remember her name, but she was awesome.
Anyway, I forgot her name. But she was amazing, very animated. And we got to walk through the house and hear all the very vibrant stories of Ernest Hemingway, and got to see the six-toed cats. What is that called again?
57 polydactyl cats.
Polydactyl cats.
Well, if you like cats, it's worth the price alone.
Yeah, they pretty much own the place.
Yeah.
So, so it went down in Key West, and if you're an Ernest Hemingway fan or you love cat fan, that's kind of the reason why we did it. You need to stop here. Okay, we're at the southernmost point of the USA,
And this is where everybody comes to line up to get that shot. So a little trick is if you don't want to wait in that line, you can kind of finagle and get a shot yourself, just like I did right here. But there you go, Southernmost Point. Now that we hit the Southernmost Point, we're taking pictures of iguanas. I'm starting to get a little hungry, so we're gonna hit some good eats on our way back up to the cruise port. We're at DJ's Clam Shack and we're having the famous lobster roll. I have here, look at those big pieces of lobster, right? And I think this is some coleslaw. That smells good. And it looks like it's like a grilled bun, right? You see that? Okay, I'm going in for my first bite. The bun is grilled and buttery, and then the lobster is creamy and succulent. Now this is day 2 of lobster. We had lobster last night at Murano on the ship, but wow. I'm gonna go in for another bite before I give it to you, right? So this is the main lobster roll. You could also get the overstuffed lobster roll. I can't stop eating this. I gotta go for another bite. So good. You must eat here. Okay, was that not like...
That was the best lobster roll I've ever had.
Oh my gosh.
I think I've only had, I think that was maybe our third.
Okay, now we have to go to Maine and...
Yeah.
Now we have to go to Maine
Yeah,
and
but the
try.
bun was toasted, buttery toasted,
Man.
delicious.
Just
Lots
yeah.
of lobster pieces.
That was so good.
After that delicious lunch, we continued our walking tour, and one thing I didn't expect, Key West actually has so many little art galleries tucked all over the streets. If you're an art lover, you could honestly spend hours just gallery hopping. There's something on almost every block. That's what I love about doing this on foot. You just stumble across these beautiful galleries you might miss otherwise. And you've got everything from colorful island paintings to coastal photography and really unique local pieces. It totally fits the Key West vibe. Are you enjoying this port day? Please hit subscribe for more cruise adventures to come. This right here is Sloppy Joe's, one of the most iconic bars in Key West. It's actually famous because Ernest Hemingway used to hang out here back in the day. We found that out in our tour. You'll find it right on Duval Street, and it's always busy, live music, great energy, and definitely a vibe. I feel like this is one of those places you have to stop at, even if it's just for a quick drink. This is Kermit's Key Lime Shop, basically the place everyone comes to get authentic key lime treats in Key West. They've got everything from pies to tarts, candies, and even key lime marshmallows. If you love tart and sweet, this is a must stop. I also love all the sampling that they offer. You can smell the key lime the moment you walk in. It's one of those places where your eyes are bigger than your stomach. I swear I could try a bite of everything and still want more. This is dangerous for anyone with a sweet tooth. If you're visiting on foot, Kermit's is really easy to add in. Grab a slice to go and enjoy it while walking around the island. So question, Do you go for the classic pie or try one of the crazy flavors? I want to know which one is your favorite. I couldn't decide and had both. And I so enjoyed my delicious pie that I actually forgot to hit record. If you're not a key lime fan and you still have a sweet tooth, you can go to Matheson Cookies, which is basically a little slice of heaven for cookie lovers in Key West. They've got all the classic chocolate chip, snickerdoodle, peanut butter, and everything smells incredible the second you walk in. I think the last food stop of the day, we couldn't come to Key West and try some fried conch. I've had them before in Nassau, but I'm gonna try the Key West version of them. So they're just being fried up right now. It's gonna take about 8 minutes for them to cook. Okay, so they just came out of the fryer. 3 conch fritter with some kind of sauce, right? I'm gonna try the right now. Right? We have them right here. Let's try these. There you go. Okay, let's break into them. Open the tartar sauce. Let's try them with some tartar sauce. How are they? I know we had them in Nassau before.
Delicious.
Delicious?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Hold on. Okay. Is it going to beat that lobster roll?
No.
It's not going to beat the lobster
No,
roll?
come on.
Okay, so here we go. It just came out. They're super hot.
That's delicious.
The batter is really, really crispy.
Yeah.
Really crispy batter. I think the batter is what makes it. And then you have the conch inside, which is not too salty, but it tastes really good. It's like shrimp, but not as fishy tasting. What do you
It's not
think?
fishy at all. Yeah, it's really good.
Yes,
Definitely gotta try it.
yes, try. You know what? It's good to have things that you can't have at home or are not fresh at home. So this is at the Conch Shack in Key West. I'm gonna go and have another one. And guess what? While you're here, why not have a frozen margarita? You know what I like about this? It's not too sweet. It's
Not
very
too
refreshing. It's super hot out here, and this hits the trick too. And you can have lunch with some friends. Wow, we're back at the ship, and that was our day in Key West. It feels like we've been here for 3 days.
Yeah, it does.
Right? This morning we left, like what time was that? 9:30 or so?
No, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, and now it is almost 2 o'clock. Wow, if you come to Key West, there's no need to book an excursion. You can actually walk the entire town. Wow, when we think of what we started with, we had some coffee. We went to the Ernest Hemingway House.
So 57 cats.
Oh, the cats were so cute. And then we had an amazing lobster roll. That was probably the best
It was the best one I had.
meal that we had all day, even all through the cruise. I'm still dreaming about that buttered
toasted bun that it was on. And then we went to Kermit's and satisfied our sweet tooth and had the key lime pie, which was honestly melt in your mouth. Amazing. Coconut, key lime. Oh my God, I just had a margarita. I can't even speak my words. But amazing. And then we ended it with some conch fritters that were crispy and tangy and a cooling margarita. We walked the entire town and that was our day. Did you have a favorite part?
Yeah, the cats and that lobster roll was delicious.
I'm telling you, if you like cats, and you guys know that we're a cat family with our 3 fur babies at home, Key West is a cat-loving town. There's all sorts of souvenirs as well. Okay, guys, so that was Key West, and we're headed back on the Reflection. And guess what? We're hitting the pool now because it's super hot. We're ready for some relaxation.
I lost 7 pounds, actually.
Okay, guys, see you in the next video. Hey, if you've been to Key West, do you have a favorite spot or a favorite snack that you had? Drop it in the comments. And if not, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Happy cruising!